radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. This morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school, on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows?
Good morning. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. Thank you for waking up with us. I know it's early, but that's how I go. If you up listening to us, that means you're supposed to be up early. That's right. It is Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Guess what?
What?
You need to be in the know, good people. You know what I'm talking about? Some of y'all really need to know what's happening. Micha,
and you already know we got to get into this word on the streets news and talk about all these crazy ass celebrities.
Speaking of crazy ass celebrities, I got one right here that we sit next to every morning with the craziest thing happening today. Shawty.
Yep, it's absolutely crazy over here.
Hey, man, y'all heard what's going on, and we got to tell you what's happening around here. You feel me? Keep it locked with your faves. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. There's something truly on my heart that I just want to tell the truth about today. And it's Tuesday, so I'm going to tell the truth on this Tuesday. Man, have you ever woken up and realized sometimes we are our own dead weight? Have you ever just woke up and looked in the mirror and said, you know what, man? You have slowed down your own progress. You have impeded, you have been the variable that impedes your flow of productivity. I don't know if that's going over any of y'all heads, but if it's not, you understand where I'm coming from. Listen, it's human. Sometimes there are some things that you may do, man. You may procrastinate. You may not put your full effort into something. You may not take certain things serious. And I think that is very challenging for yourself. You become your own sludge. You know what I'm saying? Like sludge in your engine, and it takes away from your performance.
Take away from your power.
Your power, exactly.
Yes.
So on today, I just want to say that there's a lot of ways that I have impeded my own productivity. I'm putting my best foot forward to change that narrative. I got back in the gym because I want to change my lifestyle and eating habits. I want to feel healthy and look better. So my truth for the day is I am no longer willing to allow myself to get in my way.
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
Good morning, it's your boy, Dietrich Haddon. Every day we listen to the best morning show. Got to stay tapped in to the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right, Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Micha right here, shouty. And we're talking about the male stripper, male escort, the Punisher, testified during Diddy's trial.
Trey Hayes testified that he met Combs and his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, through his work as an escort. He also testified they hired him 8 to 12 times and described an encounter with the two in Trump Tower back in 2012.
Currently, Hayes is being cross-examined by Xavier Donaldson, and so we started off by talking about this book. I think it's called The Search for Freezer Meat, a book that Hayes wrote about his ED, talk about Cassie and Sean Combs. I think the defense will try to explore that and see if anything could come up that might discredit his testimony. But other than that, I think it's just general testimony. I think it's called The Search for Freezer Meat. Search for Freezer Meat.
Freezer meat. Oh my God.
As hard as you can get right there.
All righty then. Okay, well, that's an update on the Diddy trial. Today's testimony, we don't know who's going to be up, but we'll give you an update on that as soon as that happens, okay? Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz for the takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Chill, run it down is what we about to do, man. We got to run down this man who hit the lottery and quit his job in an unorthodox fashion.
Now, after being told that he won the lottery jackpot, a Western Cape man peed all over the office floor of his boss of over 23 years and proceeded to take a dump on his boss's office desk before quitting his job.
Yeah, but that ain't the crazy part, y'all. The crazy part is the next day after he done pissed and boo-booed on his boss's desk. He went to cash in his lottery ticket and found out that he didn't win a damn thing. Yeah, he was really pissed then. He wish he could take that shit back. And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. That's y'all what my name is with the crazy report.
Now let's get into these national days.
All right, well, let's talk about it. It's National American Red Cross Day.
Okay.
Shout out to all the people that give blood to make life what it is, to keep going, okay? Also, it's National Memo Day.
Okay,
Write those memos, all right? Get it in order. What you need to do, what you need to jot down, make it happen. Also, it's National Wait Staff Day. If you are an incredible wait staff person, thank you. If you are terrible, just go run in traffic, please. Okay, also, it is National Strawberries and Cream Day. All right, that's cool. Like that. And celebrity birthday season, it is the notorious, the most infamous sign of them all. It is Gemini season. All right, happy heavenly birthday to the one and only B.I.G.
Yeah.
Freezer meat hard is crazy on B.I.G.'s birthday. Also, happy birthday to football player Josh Allen, actor Mr. T, and basketball wives Brandy Maxwell.
Okay then.
All right
Here's
then.
the food.
All right, and now for these local celebrity birthdays, DJ Swin.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Gemini season. Geminis, y'all now forever have to live with freezer meat. That's y'all's. It belongs to you now, all right? Dree Taylor, it's your season. Tyler Thomas, happy birthday to you. K. Michelle, the real one that we know from South Georgia. Happy birthday to you as well, K. Michelle. Richard Cameron, happy birthday to you. Lauren Robinson, representing New York. Your Knicks is on tonight. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Turn up. Trey Hard, happy birthday to you as well. Big shouts out to everybody that's tapped in with us on social media. Trying to get your name on our birthday list, your friend, your family's name on our birthday list. Just tap in with us, all right? Streetz Morning Takeover. That's Streetz with a Z. Slide in that DM. We'll make sure we give you that big shout out. Micha got the word on the streets on the way. And plus, you can win Munyon. That's money. 7 o'clock hour, date dilemma. You can get hooked up with $100 if we can eliminate your dilemma. Yeah. Leave it locked right here. It's Gemini season. Hey. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What's good? It's Jasmine Guy. Every day from 6 to 10 a.m. we listen to the best damn morning show. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shanika right here. Shouty.
Yes, it is.
DJ Swin. And we are talking about this deadly Kentucky tornado outbreak.
We should not have survived this. It was strictly by God that we made it out. Our house shakes and we feel it just suck us up. We roll probably for 6 or 7 seconds, probably 10, 11 times, end up in our front yard. God just laid a piece of metal over top of us and protected us from everything else flying around.
All right. Well, we are definitely extending our prayers to Kentucky, okay? Also, we got to get into this. Cassie's mom testified during Diddy's trial.
But she was only on the stand for about 30 minutes. And the big takeaway is this story that she tells regarding the email she got from her daughter in December of 2011. This is where Cassie Ventura writes her mother and another person expressing that Sean Puffy Combs, she said, threatened to put out explicit videos of her. Again, this is around the holiday time, that he would do something to the person that she was dating at the time, Kid Cudi. That this was the first time the mom says she realized that her daughter had any issues with possible physical abuse. And in this case, her daughter saying that Sean Combs was going to put these explicit videos out. So her mother said that Sean Combs said that he wanted $20,000 because of money that he spent on Ventura. So the mother and her husband took out a $20,000 home equity loan, transferred that money into a checking account, and then sent it to Combs.
That is despicable.
Yes, but she's the real one because she stood up for her daughter. She went and got a home loan to pay for that $20,000, and man, they didn't even want to cross her, and I wouldn't have beat her, but they damaged the case yesterday with that Ventura mama.
All right. Well, that is what's going on. And you got to keep it locked because I got some word on the streets news coming your way that you don't want to miss. Kid Cudi reportedly is set to testify, okay? Also, Rod Wave arrested on multiple charges in Georgia. So we're going to get into that and so much more coming up inside the Word on the Streets news in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streets Morning Takeover.
Turn off the lights.
The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen. Word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock and the Streets Morning Takeover with Micha.
That's right. Let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk about Kid Cudi, reportedly set to testify in Diddy's sex trafficking trial. Now, Combs was accused of having Cudi's car blown up because of his relationship with Cassie. He is set to take the stand this week. So we're going to see, maybe an explosive testimony coming from Kid Cudi. Moving right along, let's talk about Rod Wave being arrested in Georgia on multiple felony charges, including aggravated assault and damage to property. Now, Rod Wave was arrested on Tuesday in connection to real serious charges that took place on April 21st. According to authorities, they took him into custody into Fulton County on May 20th, where he was hit with 13 total charges. They include aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during a felony, pointing a gun at someone, criminal damage to property, reckless conduct, and tampering with evidence. It remains unclear exactly what transpired, but they're saying that the incident involved a woman. Yeah. Anyway, so he was released the same day through a surety bond. On felony charges?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because it already happened, so he was able to set it up before he came in. And his lawyer set it up. He came in, made bond, and left. But they say he shot up the girl's car.
Thank you for that, criminal.
Mercedes truck.
It's that inside scoop.
You know, I am the hood lawyer.
Hell no.
Also, Chris Brown might have to take a plea deal in the London assault case. Now, according to XXL, sources connected to Chris Brown is saying that talks are underway, but nothing has been finalized or set as of yet. The case is being heard in Southwark Crown Court with the scheduled hearing set for June the 13th. So, man, they said Chris Brown real good. And Gilbert Arenas is claiming that his son's Cybertruck malfunctioned, causing his near-fatal accident that his son is recovering.
The car, malfunctioned on him. The steering wheel went limp and, ran right into a tree. But once he got his personality back, which is once they took the drugs out of him, right? Our jokes came back and man, boy, you almost went extra crispy on me, man. Right?
So glad he is doing much better. That is the Word on the Streets news. I am Micha. You guys definitely got to stick around for more Word on the Streets news because we got to talk about Drew Sidora and Mimi talking about Ty being an opportunist with Carlos King and so much more.
That's right. Thank you, Micha, for the Word on the Streets. Coming up in the trending topic, I want y'all to tell us about a time or a situation where your significant other was hating on you.
Wow.
Ooh, what that feel like?
Betrayal.
I want to ask you, Shawty, but I kind of already know you. You done had a significant other hate on you before?
All of them hate on me.
Why is that? We're going to talk about it coming up, man. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Micha and Shawty. Now, we got to get into this. Once upon a time, Justin Bieber, he put out a post basically where he talks about a time when he and Haley got into a huge fight, right?
Uh-huh.
And he said, I told Hales that she would never be on the cover of Vogue. Yikes, I know. So mean. For some reason, because I felt disrespected, I thought I got even, right? I think as we mature, we realize that we're not helping anything by getting even. We're honestly just prolonging what we really want, which is intimacy and connection. So, baby, you already know, but forgive me for saying you wouldn't get a Vogue cover because clearly I was sadly mistaken. So she ended up on the cover. So he was hating at the moment. He was mad. It happens. 1-844-986-4562. We want you to tell us about a situation where your significant other hated on you. I can't wait to hear about it. Look at the phone lines lighting up now. Hey, right here. Keep it right here where you got it.
What's up, B? You know who it is. It's Toya Turn Up, and every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm listening to the best damn morning show. Young Jock and the Streetz, Morning Takeover.
You know what it is. Good morning. We're asking you this morning about a situation or time when your significant other was hating on you.
Good morning, Sierra. Well, it was for church. I got to church and I was just being blessed with money left and right for me and my kids. And my significant other got mad because they weren't giving him any money. We didn't talk about it. We argued about it. So he got really upset and was trying to take the money from me and things like that because he was upset, yeah.
Is he an ex?
Yes, he's an ex.
Okay, then. He's making sure.
He's an ex.
All right.
Good morning, this is Ashley. Man, we were just eating dinner, and out the blue, he was like, I make more money than you now. I was like, huh? You make more money than me now? He was like, yeah, I make more money than you now. I was like, where'd that come from?
Have you ever thrown it up in his face that you make more money than him?
The whole 7 years, I was always the breadwinner. Maybe he got a little raisy raise. I don't know.
You should have said, now you can pay more bills.
Man, do you hear me?
I just want to know for the last caller, though, was that hate, though?
I don't think so. I'm going to tell you a hater. Like, I can go and rock at the comedy club or be at the Coliseum and get a standing ovation. And get back to the hotel, my wife be like, you wasn't that funny. Oh, you a damn liar. You saw them folks standing up, girl. Quit playing.
Hey, man. That's terrible, man. Y'all know what it is and what's coming up, man. Some of y'all need some help in your dating life. You know how that goes. You hit us at 1-844-986-4562 for the day dilemma, man. It's coming up. And it's all brought to you by 1-800-INJURED the Bethune Law Firm. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Day Dilemma with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Day Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Micha.
Hey, good morning, Micha. How can we help you?
I'm about 6 months pregnant right now.
Okay.
And I know I could be a little sensitive sometimes, but I don't feel like I'm tripping about this situation. So every time I have friends over at my house, I just catch my baby daddy looking. Like, he's not even, at first I'm like, okay.
You don't try to hide it.
Yeah. And I'm like, they're really just doing this right in front of my face. Like, I would dead look at him and his eyes are locked. So I'm like, okay, am I missing something? Are you not attracted to me anymore? Because, I'm pregnant, my body is changing, I'm a little bigger now.
So you bring your friends over to y'all place?
Yeah.
Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But how do your friends be looking, though?
I mean, my friends beautiful.
I'm saying, do they be dressed, are they clothed or are they badly clothed?
I mean, it depends on the day. They comfortable at my house, so they really can wear whatever they want. But that shouldn't be a problem. Like, we adults, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I understand. But, sometimes you have to lay ground rules. When you see things happening, you gotta say, hey, girl, do me a favor. Because I don't want,
But that is embarrassing. Like,
it is embarrassing.
You gonna look,
but see, that's what I'm saying.
Make it discreet a little bit. Like, I'm pregnant.
What's your man name?
Jalen.
Shanika. If you got friends coming up, Miss Shanika.
Yes.
She must got something against you because she don't make me say that.
Miss Shanika.
Well, first of all, you're older than my mother.
That's what she said.
So let me ask you this, Miss Shanika. Are you letting friends come over to your house dressed any kind of way knowing your husband's home?
My friends don't disrespect like that.
I mean, I wasn't trying to say her friends was disrespecting, but sometimes if you don't know, you don't know.
Probably looking down from the side eye and wait till they leave.
That's what your friend had on.
That's me. That's any man making an excuse for looking and don't want to get in trouble.
Exactly. Keep it 1,000.
Your friend need a shave. She need a Brazilian wax. How you know?
Hey, Shawty, come on, man. Baby girl, what's your man name again? I'm sorry. It's crazy. Jalen. Let's get Jalen on the phone. All right, we're going to put your phone on mute. We'll cue you in when it's time. Let's see if we can get Jalen to figure it out. Okay, so she want him to stop looking, but she thinks it's fine for her friends to come over dressed any kind of way.
See, that's why I don't be liking them folks coming over my house, man. I just be like, just tell your friends to come after I be on went to sleep. Have them gone before I wake up.
Period, point blank.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. Am I speaking with Jalen, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Jalen, good morning, my friend. I was wondering if I could speak with you for a minute. This is Young Jock, Micha, Shanika, and Shawty with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. I know it's a lot coming out the blue this morning, but guess what? We got a segment on the show called The Day Dilemma, Jalen, and we got to holler at you, my boy.
All right, it's good.
Yeah. Hey, shout it. Now, this is Jalen on the phone.
Yes.
We spoke with this lady this morning. What's his lady name, Miss Shanika?
Micha.
Are you familiar with the woman proclaiming to be your lady?
This about Micha. Yeah, that's my baby.
That's your baby.
That's your baby mama, right?
Yeah, that's my baby mama.
You look at other women?
See, I might look at other women sometimes.
I mean, that's life. God gave you eyes to look, right?
Yep.
That's how I feel, because if you ain't looking at women, you might be looking at men. And
yeah, do you have wandering eyes?
I keep my eyes to myself when I got to.
It sounds like you lied this morning, Jalen.
All right, Jalen, let's get to it.
Jalen.
Is there something going on between you and your woman right now that's, that's not right?
Are y'all seeing eye to eye?
Nah, we're not seeing eye to eye right now.
I'm gonna just keep it a book with you. Your lady basically called us and told us, my brother, that whenever her friends come over, you be looking.
Wow.
Wow, don't wow. That's probably what you be doing to friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that flat stomach.
Now, it's a very explanational reason for this.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, look. So my baby mama,
yeah,
you be with these friends or whatever that be having their bodies done.
Which friend that really be catching your eye? I'm curious. I'm just curious.
See, that's why I'm not gonna point that out, because then Micha might have a bigger problem with me.
I just want to know because listen.
She already want to know what you be looking at, so it's a problem.
All right, well, I think it's time to bring in your pregnant girl on the phone, Micha.
Micha coming through.
Micha's on the phone.
Yes.
Micha,
I'm here.
tell him what's up. The man said he be looking because it just look extra.
Man, what's up,
How you really feeling?
Micha, talk to your man. You called us to talk to him. There he go.
Yeah.
So why you keep looking at my friend?
See, you could have just been asked me this one-on-one, but you had to take it to the radio show, huh?
I tried to ask you before. You want to deny it. You want to act like you wasn't looking at her.
What did you ask him?
I asked him the same thing. I said, why you keep looking at my friend? He said, man, I ain't looking at your friend.
That would be supposed to say before you get slapped.
Damn. Do you think the friends should just stop coming to the house for a while till you can just control your eyes?
Yeah, honestly, that should be done.
So keep my friend away for your eyes not to wander instead of just controlling your eyes.
Okay, so who we choosing in this moment? Because he ain't gonna stop looking.
I don't know, but he sound like Blueface on the phone.
I thought he was Blueface.
And Krishan, I know this ain't Krishan.
Nah, this is the first baby mama.
Krishan be like, I slap this.
I hit her with a bottle.
So what's it gonna be? Your man said he ain't looking no more. You gotta stop bringing the friend to the house. Can we make
so
this?
I gotta stop bringing my friend to the house? So like, why can't you just stop looking at her? I'm carrying your child. My body is beautiful.
Yeah, that's how that baby got in there, but that don't stop the friend.
This is definitely gonna keep going down the drain as that baby comes
but why
out
we
and
keep
they raise
blaming
it.
the friend? It's his fault.
Well, you keep bringing that fat ass in that house in front of him, man.
Why would you even bring a woman like that in front of your man every day?
First of all, we're not finna keep on blaming a woman. Stop being lame.
Okay, we're gonna stop blaming the friend.
Stop being lame. Someone just got it going on, and it just happens to be her friend.
Okay, Jalen.
I could compromise from my woman. You feel me? I stop looking, keep my eyes to myself. I wouldn't pay her friend no mind, no attention. But like, she could at least try to not tell her friend to throw some clothes on or not come to the house as much or something.
Okay. I still need you to be accountable for your actions, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially now I'm even way more sensitive, so there's no reason why you should be disrespecting me like that blatantly in front of my face.
Over there for 1-800-EDGE-THE-BETHUNE Law Firm. We're gonna hook you up with $100, man. Do your thing, man. Go get your baby mama something nice for a little push present. Work on a push present or something like that. All right, please call us up. Let's talk about it because we want to hear about you and what you think. All right, keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Tamar Braxton. Now, every day we listen to the best damn morning show. You got to stay tapped into the #1 morning show in the city. It's the Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Tap on in, baby.
That's right, man. Ooh, date dilemma get crazy, man. Micha's 6 months pregnant, right? And every time she has a friend over, she catches her baby daddy looking at her. That's what she told us. So she said that her friends are beautiful and, they get comfortable in her house and sometimes they're dressed any kind of way. Now, we got Jalen on the phone. The man reveals his baby mama's friends. Most of them got their bodies done. The BBL packaging is just really fine as hell. And it's a bit extra. Jalen feels like, she shouldn't be wearing whatever at the house. I feel the same way. Like, look, but that's a conversation you're supposed to have with your lady anyway. Like, the minute you feel that, you're supposed to, hey, look, I'm going to just tell you, that's a lot going on, baby. You having that. How they going to have to put some clothes on? That's the first conversation. If you invite some friends over, but then you're going to know that. That's your lady. Once it happened once or twice in the beginning, you're supposed to say something. Either way, we're going to go to the callers. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. What's your thoughts on this day dilemma?
Yeah, I think the real disrespect is he doing it in her face. Not so much just the looking, but he doing it. He's locked in her face. You can look at the walls. You can look at the floor. You can look at your woman. How about that? But again, it's not just the look. It's you locked in and you doing it in her face. You supposed to be the guard dog and locked in, ready to attack. You the watchdog, right? On the friend. If this is somebody that you don't know, that's different, right? But this is somebody you know. This is her friend. Stop it.
Girl. You supposed to be the watchdog. Man, yeah, he watching everything that come through the door.
Can't help but watch that booty. And
I mean, I'm saying, listen.
It's distracting.
It is, man. I was with an ex one time, and I had never met her new roommate. She was like, I'm going to hop in the shower right quick, hit the remote, you watch something on TV. As soon as I turned the TV on, a friend walked out the room in like a negligee and like some boy shorts. And it was probably one of the most beautiful people I ever seen in my life. It took everything in me to keep my eyes on that Netflix screen. That logo coming up on the TV, but it happened. Anyway, listen, man, we want y'all to call us up. That's the day dilemma. But we want y'all to call us up because, it's graduation season, and a lot of people be trying to figure out what their kids want to be. So I want you to tell us what your kids say they want to be when they grow up. 1-844-986-4562. That's the number to call. Miss Shanika, what you got coming up in the Word on the Streets?
Coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, we got to talk about Rod Wave. Okay, he caught some serious charges in Georgia, and we're going to talk about what Mimi Foss thinks about her ex, Ty, and her climbing up the social ladder. All that and more coming up inside the Word on the Streets news.
That is. Hey, and don't forget, are you smarter than Young Jock? Young Jock is on the way. 1-844-986-4562. That's the number for all three of those segments. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. Let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk about what is happening. All right. Well, apparently, Mimi Foss was doing her thing, interviewing with Carlos King, and Ty Young came up. Is Ty Young an opportunist?
After me, I was her step on the ladder, and now it's, the whole situation with Drew. And I know they want to say they're just friends, but I know different. And then hanging around Drew, here comes Ming, and then Ming, and now basketball-wise, and it's just
All right. Well, Drew Sidora also admits to flirting with Ty, but says her friendship with the ex-WNBA player isn't why Ralph filed for divorce.
Flirting? Yes. A lot of flirting. I'm not going to say that there wasn't flirting. There was a lot of conversation. There was a lot of group hangouts. And for me, there were just certain things that I wasn't comfortable with, and not judging anybody for their sexual orientation. I just love my husband, and so there were certain levels. Now I can't help if, Ty felt differently or how she felt. I can't speak for her, but for me, I appreciated the friendship.
What really caught my attention was the fact that Drew Sidora said that she was engaged and pregnant within 3 months of meeting this man, which is crazy. All right, and I ain't gonna say nothing about Mimi. I like Mimi, but Ty Young is that girl in the lesbian world. Just FYI. I mean, if anybody is social climbing, it's people climbing on Ty. Okay. Rod Wave was arrested in Georgia on multiple felony charges, including aggravated assault and damage to property. Now, authorities took him into Fulton County on May 20th, where he was hit with a total of 13 charges. It was an extended amount of charges that included felonies, pointing a gun at someone, criminal damage to property, reckless conduct, tampering with evidence, and so much more. Now, it remains unclear what exactly transpired, but they're saying that the incident involved a woman. All right, the 26-year-old was released the same day through a surety bond. Anyway, Chris Brown may have a plea deal on the table in his London assault case. According to someone close to Chris Brown's camp, they're saying that talks may be underway, but nothing has been finalized as of yet. And his next scheduled hearing is set for June the 13th. So, hey, if you want to, waste your prayers, send them to Chris Brown. And finally, Kid Cudi is reportedly set to testify during Diddy's sex trafficking trial. And this is going to be an explosive testimony because Combs was accused of having Kid Cudi's car blown up because of his relationship with Cassie. So he's set to take the stand on this Thursday. All eyes will be watching this trial as they are, but for sure, Kid Cudi taking the stand. That is the Word on the Streets news. I am Micha, and it's all being brought to you by Bader Law. Bader Law, because you deserve the best. You can hit them up at 404-888-8888.
Thank you, Miss Shanika. Man, it is so much going on out here, man. We need you to tell us what your kids want to be when they grow up. We're talking about it because it's graduation season, possibly the last day of school in a lot of cities and states that are tuned in with us every morning. So we want to give y'all kids a chance to do just that. Matter of fact, let's go to the phone lines right now because we want you to do it. 1-844-986-4562. Call us up. We're waiting on you. Young Jock in the Streets morning. Take Yes, sir. Thank you for waking up with us. It's Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover. It's also the top of the hour. I want you to call us up 1-844-986-4562 and tell us what do your kids want to be when they grow up? Because in many of our markets throughout the country, school ends today or in the coming days, and we just want to give them a little opportunity to, let it be known what it is. Because social media also has taken it to their their advantage to rank the best answers that they could be given.
Cadence wants to be a gas station worker. DJ wants to be a Waffle House worker. Oh my God. When Isaac grows up, he wants to work at McDonald's.
Sammy Boyer just wants to do what my mom says.
I want to be pregnant.
He said pregnant.
What? Hey, man, we got to go to these callers right quick. Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover. Tell us, man, what do your kids want to be when they grow up?
My name is Wanda, and my son's name is Aiden. Aiden, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a construction mason when I grow up.
He said construction worker.
Mama candy. Hi, babies. How y'all? Lion, my son Lion, who is 10 years old, so he's going to be a scientist. And my little Brianna, who graduates today, wants to be a princess.
What's up? My name is Victoria Bell. My son Langston said that he wanted to be a preacher when he grows up, like his granddaddy.
What's his name? Say his name! Jesus! The Son of God! Come on, tell me! Jesus! Who was in the tomb? Yes, sir! Jesus!
All right, that's what it do. That's right. What you want to do when you grow up?
I was fascinated by sanitation workers because I wanted to hold on to the back of the truck and ride on the back.
You wanted to be the garbage?
I wanted to be the garbage man.
I ain't mad at that. What about you, Miss Shanika?
She wanted to ride back there with me.
Call us up. We want to hear from you. 1-844-986-4562. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. Hold on to the back of the truck.
You know who this is, man. This your boy, Big Country Kane, represent Pimp Squad Click all day, PSC. Yes, sir. Hey, every day from 6 to 10 a.m. Hey, we listen to the best damn morning show. You did. It's Young Jock in the Street morning takeover. Let's go.
We have to take this time to report that there has been a tornado spotted in Huntsville, Alabama. So to our residents of the area, we pray that you are safe and out the way. More details if anything else comes from that. Now, we got to get right back into this trending topic. Y'all kids, man. Y'all kids, they're the future. Like, they make the world turn. And it's interesting to know what they want to be when they grow up. My daughter told me she wanted to be Chucky. I said, what? She said, I just want to be Chucky. And she's dedicated to being Chucky. I mean, I'm like, Chucky been around forever. She said, that's all I want to be. I said, well, you be the best Chucky you could be, baby. I had to go talk to somebody. about it. We're gonna go to these lines, man. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. What do your kids want to be when they grow up?
Cam. One of them want to be a doctor. She's gonna be in the 10th grade.
This is going to kindergarten. I'm that.
He was shouting out his sister. She's going to kindergarten this next school year. She's going to be a real life princess when she grows up.
My name is Antoinette, and my son's name is Simon. He's going to the 4th grade. Simon, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up.
This is Mark Noah. He's going to the 5th grade. What do you want to be when you grow up? A professional NBA player.
Peyton, I'm going to 6th grade. When I grow up, I want to be something that involves with the law like a lawyer.
What's up? I'm very proud of him. He's very smart.
That's how I be. That's how I be. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Some of these kids will blow your mind with some of the stuff they got in their head. Yeah. When they tell you, hey, man, well, speaking of kids, man, let's see who want to challenge me, contest me. It's not a kiddie game, but I like when the kids call me up. And I like when adults, too. Are you smarter than Young Jock? 1-844-986-4562. Let me see if you can get this money. Shawty.
What's up, bro?
Do you think I win today?
Your ratio is not that good, Jock, because of your your past winnings. They have not been illustrious.
What was the word?
Yeah.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who's this?
This is Jerika.
All right, Jerika. Where are you calling from?
Decatur.
Okay, Jerika from Decatur, Georgia. Okay, so let's get into it. Are you smarter than Young Jock?
Yes, I am.
All right, Jerika. Here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you cannot answer the questions after your 10 seconds is up, okay?
Got it.
So, Jerika, we are going to start with you first. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How many points is a touchdown?
6.
You are correct.
Oh, I can't wait to go to the bathroom.
All right. Young Jock. Who said the time is always right to do what is right? What famous civil rights leader? I gotta do
Martin Luther King? First said that's what I thought.
You are correct. Jerika.
Yes, ma'am.
Who invented the light bulb?
What is his name?
3,
2,
1.
Your time's up. Your time is up. Young Jock. Who invented the light bulb?
It is alleged that Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, but I believe in my heart of hearts that was someone that looks closer to me behind me. But I'll say Thomas Edison.
That is absolutely positively correct. We know a black man did it, but Thomas Edison taking all the damn. Moving right along. Young Jock. What is the capital of Chicago?
Chicago is the city itself. Chicago, there is no capital of Chicago.
3,
2,
1.
Young Jock, you are the winner! I hate you!
He tried to get me with that one, not today.
All right, I'm sorry, Jerika, but he woke up early this morning.
Yeah, but congratulations to you, sweetheart, for trying
She did
your
not
best.
win.
We got to congratulate her for making it through. That was half the battle.
Hey, next time you call, you got to beat Jock, okay, Jerika?
I will.
All right,
Love
you have
you.
a great day.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Wow. Whoa. Good morning. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy, Hot Boy Turk. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. Gotta stay tapped in to the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. You dig?
Gotta do it. We got a New Orleans inmate update. This is really interesting. 5 of the 10 inmates who fled the Orleans Justice Center on May 16th have been recaptured.
A maintenance worker at the Orleans Parish Justice Center has now been arrested and booked into jail. The district attorney claims the worker shut off water to the toilet, helping 10 inmates escape on Friday. Police have since arrested 4 of the escaped inmates. 6 remain on the run.
Man, they have 5 in custody, and the 5 who remain at large are considered to be armed and dangerous. Now, the sheriff's office has said the inmates appeared to have used a tool to cut through the steel bars behind the toilet in the sink fixture. I ain't gonna lie, if you didn't see that video, man, y'all gotta check it out. The way they jumping off that porch, it look like it's recess. Mm-hmm. Now, reportedly, they left behind a mocking message on the wall that read, "Too easy, LOL." It's diabolical. Hey, man, what you got coming up, Miss Shanika?
Well, coming up inside the Word on the Streetz news, we definitely got to get to it and talk about Rod Wave catching these charges in Georgia, like 13 of them, and so much more. So you definitely got to keep it locked in right here. Word on the Streetz news is coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Who's on the line?
This Loso Jock.
What's up, my boy?
I'm trying to find out one thing. I'm talking about for real, man. What's the age, man, bracket when a person needs to stop rapping, man? Because, see, I'm a rapper, man. I'm a superstar rapper. They call me the rapping granddad. Okay. And I got hits made, man. I got a lot of hits made. I'm talking about I got my own studio and everything. Mm-hmm. But ain't nobody taking me serious, Jock.
How old are you?
I'm 55, man.
55. Okay.
55. And that's my craft, man. That's my craft.
Let me ask you a question.
Who was your target demo?
Who you rapping for? Who you rapping for?
BDE, Big Dog Entertainment.
No. I ain't say who you signed to, brother. I said, who is your audience? Who are you rapping to? Who are you rapping?
Instagram, Facebook.
Okay, so let's hear you. Let me hear you. Give your best 4 bars right now.
Nah, rap. Go on and give me a verse.
Come on, give us a verse.
I'm Loso, man. You know how it go, man. You know I try to run this show. Loso, man. You know I'm hot today. You know, Loso, man. You know I ain't gonna play, man. Listen.
Don't quit your forklift job.
And that's the Love Doc Jock.
Keep your day job.
It's okay to express yourself.
You need to wrap your hands around a time clock.
No, brother, just stop it. Okay? That's the Love Doc Jock. Now, listen, if you got a real small business, so we can show some love for the small business spotlight, all right? Keep it right here where you got it for more Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man.
Yo, what's up?
We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNGJOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
This is MKMN Enterprises Pressure Washing Services. Instagram at MKMN2411. I'm on Facebook at MKMN Enterprises LLC. Pressure Washing Services. The email is mkmn2411@gmail. Every morning I listen to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Jock Queese. I kick it with your favorite cousin Jock. Gotta stay tapped into the #1 morning show, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
All right, it's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shanika, look, we're gonna get up with y'all tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We'll catch y'all later, man. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.